Hi everybody, welcome back. So I wanted to talk quick because y'all know, okay, I've been posting in a bit, and that's because quarantine has been hard. For everybody, quarantine has been really hard, and we've all had something to fight through, but we're getting through, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny because I've had so much time in quarantine that I see things I didn't see before. Okay, you already know, guys, I was very knowledgeable, and people call me woke or whatever, but in a way I'm seeing further than I did before, and I want you guys to see too, because all this time in quarantine I've had more time to think, more time to research, more time to see. When people talk about the Matrix, I wasn't really a Matrix guy that was all like, yeah, we're in the Matrix and all this stuff like that, but I was like, this world has been created and we're living in it, you know what I mean? Wait, let me cross this road. Damn, slow down. I feel like people aren't seeing the truth of how this world works. There is stuff that you guys aren't seeing. 98% of the world is sleep, okay? 98% of the world is sleep. I used to live in it too. Now I'm starting to see slowly. I don't see it all, but I'm seeing it more now. The elites have made this world for us to live in, okay? But they aren't telling us the full truth of everything. They're not telling us, you guys don't know all the UFO cover-ups, the history they're not telling us about this planet, right? So they've created this world. Everybody's into TikTok. Everybody's into the YouTube, Instagram. Nothing wrong with those, because I love me some joints of that too. But at the same time, they aren't showing us the full truth of everything. And it makes me sad because everybody's doing all this stuff, just going about their lives, crying about how many followers they have, and that Betsy doesn't like them. But I'm like, okay, but what about this planet overall? Okay, I'm not one of the conspiracy theorists that's like, oh my gosh, the earth is flat. Listen, one guy was trying to tell me that the earth was not flat, but it was like, how it's like two bowls, right? Two bowls together make a sphere. He said it was the opposite. So the bowls are like this, the bowl goes like this and like this, right? So he said that the planet is inverted. He had all this, math to try and prove it and all that. But I'm like, hey, that's stuff that we don't need to get all extra about, okay? The planet is a sphere, period. There's some conspiracy theories that are out there just to distract you. People creating these things to make the real ones sound dumb, okay? So you guys need to be careful on what you listen to and what you believe. But I think it's scary because this world was made up for us to live in, but the truth is not being told to people. There's a fight for this planet. People aren't seeing that there is a fight for this globe, okay? There is life out there, okay? Aliens are real, period. There's over 100,000 planets just in this galaxy. You guys see there's a fight for the globe because people want full control over what happens on this planet, okay? They talk about one world government and all that, but this stuff is true. The government doesn't tell you everything they're doing. They are trying to go to space for a reason, okay? They're trying to stop, China from becoming a superpower for a reason, okay? If they could have control over the whole planet, they would want to. They would do it. Some of this stuff, there's too much evidence to call it fake. A lot of the videos, I should put up the video now. One of the videos was actually a NASA cam showing a UFO and showing them shooting at it, okay? Physically showing them shooting at the UFO and the UFO bolting, okay? And this was on the NASA cam live. And they showed this, and because people saw it, they stopped showing NASA cam lives. They started delaying them because they used to be live and people would see actual UFOs, and they delayed it. But I want people to understand that this planet is not necessarily what they say it is. There's a lot more to this planet than they are telling you. There's a lot more to the government that they are telling you. There's a lot of lies out there, a lot of fake things they're putting out there. I want you guys to keep reading up, do your research about things, and understand how this world works. Put down the video game for a second, okay? I still play video games. I still play my Super Smash Bros. Online, okay? I'm still on there because you already know. I literally still play Slither.io and Agario, okay? I still play them stuff, but you still need to take the time to really, do your research and understand how this planet works. The truth of the world, the government is hiding to keep peace, okay? For example, they don't tell you things like how there's a lot of suicides in the military. They don't tell you a lot of the suicides come right after they tell people that aliens are real, because there is a lot of religious people that are in the military because they have flip books of medical things so people can take care of people when they're out there, right? And a lot of them, they had to study alien species just in case they came across them, and they would know how to help them out, right? You know what I'm saying? Because all the alien species are different. There's about 52 different species that have visited Earth and that are still visiting Earth, okay? There's secret underground bases they aren't telling you about. There's a lot of military people that have committed suicide because they were told that aliens are real, and it messed up with their reality. Because a lot of the stuff, because if aliens are real, then a lot of the stuff that they've been taught is a lie, okay? And a lot of them committed suicide because they aren't ready. Humans are not ready to know that aliens are real. There's talks that one day that humans will be told that aliens are real, and in our lifetime, like they say soon, like in our lifetime, which is good, okay? Which is good because we need to know the truth. They're giving it to us slowly in the media. They're giving it to us slowly so that we don't freak out. The government works with the media to show us stuff, you know, just like how the zombie virus is real. They don't tell you that though. The zombie virus is real. It's called like Solanum or something like that. Hold on, let me go for a walk. They made movies about it so that people wouldn't freak out just in case something like that were to happen. So you guys need to be aware of how the government works and how the media shows you things slowly. Not everything is going to be truth, but there is some things that you guys need to take note of, okay? In a way, we are in a matrix. It's not necessarily the matrix, okay? But we are in a society set up to work in a certain way so that we don't know the full truth. And they do that because we aren't ready. People would freak out if they knew the full truth. If they were to just say, yeah, aliens are real, yeah, you know what I'm saying? People would freak out. There'd be a frenzy. But you guys need to start doing your research. Start watching things like Gaia TV. Start watching YouTube channels that are very woke. Start watching a lot of Netflix series and movies that are woke, okay, or where there's a lot of truths in it, and you can see for yourself. So many kids out here just playing video games all day, drinking, smoking, just hanging out with their friends, partying. But listen to me. This world is not what you think it is, okay? You need to start finding hobbies that will benefit you in the real life. I used to play video games a lot. I still play video games because they're fun. Start doing things in the real world that will help you in the real world. Start gaining knowledge, okay? Knowledge of this planet. Because once you start digging, I promise you, I was digging and I was like, oh yeah, you know, yeah. But once you start digging, you start to see more and more and more, and you dig up more and more. And next thing you know, you're so knowledgeable that they're going to start calling you a conspiracy theorist. Meanwhile, it's the truth. And then when the truth comes out and they say aliens are real, then we're all going to be like, so what was you saying? You know what I'm saying? I want some candy, so I'm going to go in the store and get some candy. But take note of that, okay? Some of this stuff is real. You want to say it's fake. You know, people say stuff is fake because they don't want to believe stuff that isn't in their reality. You know what I'm saying? Because if it messes up the reality, you're like, no, it's not real. But it is. I'll see you guys later. But remember what I said, okay? And start doing some research to see what's really up in this world. Peace, you guys.